Question number first, construct the following quadrilaterals. Here we are on second part of exercise 4.2, chapter 4, practical geometry, mathematics class 8th. It is recommended to watch previous parts and previous exercise of this chapter named practical geometry for a better understanding. With this, let's try to solve second part. In this case, we have to construct a quadrilateral whose name should be GOLD, that is gold. First of all, we must check what are the sides and what are the diagonals. For that, we use the approach of continuity. OL, they are continuous, therefore it must be the side of the given quadrilateral. GL, well, O is missing, therefore this is not continuous, therefore it must be one of the diagonals of this quadrilateral GOLD. GD equals to 6 cm. Well, we can go from D to G directly, therefore it is a line segment. So whenever we have a termination, we can directly come to the first letter. It will be termed as continuous. Therefore, it is the side of this quadrilateral. LD, they are continuous, therefore it is a side of this quadrilateral. OD, the final line segment. OD, well, L is missing, therefore it is not continuous. It must be another diagonal of this quadrilateral gold. This is very similar to the first part. Here we are given with 2 diagonals and 3 sides. Before sketching the actual measurements, we first always construct a rough sketch to get an idea, just the assumption, so that we do not have to watch these statements again and again. We can directly construct a final figure using a rough sketch. First of all, we construct a diagonal horizontally. So we can take any diagonal. This time we are taking GL equals to 6 cm because that was not continuous. So it was our diagonal. So we wrote GL and use our ruler and draw this line segment, and we write it as 6 cm. Then we have to decide whether we are going to construct it in a clockwise manner or anti-clockwise manner. This time again we are constructing it anti-clockwise way. Therefore O must come here, L is already here, and D will come somewhere here. So are we given with the distance of GO? Well, we are not given with this distance, but we are given with distance of LO or OL, that is 7.5 cm. So we constructed a line segment LO at certain angle based upon our assumption, and we write 7.5 cm. Now we can easily connect it with G, so this line segment can also be connected without ignoring its measurements. Now we have to locate D point. Well, GD is given to us as 6 cm, so we can, by our assumption, take any point and connect it with G and write 6 cm. And DL is given to us as 5 cm. So we constructed the same line segment using ruler and wrote 5 cm. At last, we are left with this diagonal OD. So we connect OD line segment and write 10 cm using green color for representation purpose so that you don't get puzzled between these 2 diagonals. So if we observe 6 cm seems less than 5 cm, which is not true. Therefore, the actual construction that we will get eventually after drawing actual measurements will be different from this figure. That's why it is termed as rough sketch. We just jot down all the given statements into pictorial representation. With this, let's try to construct this rough sketch into actual sketch. So first of all, we will construct this given line segment GL and mark down as 6 cm. Pause it and do it by yourself. In step second, we have 2 options, either to construct this D point or to construct O point. Well, O point cannot be constructed due to the very same reason as we discussed in first part, because this distance is not provided to us, that is line segment GO length is not provided to us. But D can be easily constructed because it is 6 cm away from G and 5 cm away from L. So we will adjust our compasses at a distance of 6 cm because we are considering GD distance, and put our needle over here and draw an arc. Do not make a fault by placing needle over here because we have adjusted our compasses at a distance of 6 cm. Therefore, we need to place our needle at point G. After this arc has been drawn, Then we will readjust our compasses at a distance of 5 centimeter because this time we are considering measurement of line segment DL. So we will put our needle over here and draw this arc. Now both these arcs intersect each other at this point, so it will be your D vertex. Again, pause it and construct it by yourself. Now in step 3rd, it is just a matter to connect this newly found vertex D with vertex G and L using ruler. The same has been done in step number 3rd. Pause it and try to construct it by your own. In step number 4, we need to find this point O. Well, it is 10 centimeter away from this vertex D and 7.5 centimeter away from vertex L. So adjust your compasses at a distance of 7.5 centimeter. You can also adjust at a distance of 10 centimeter. In that case, you have to put your needle at point D. But we are considering 7.5 centimeter. Therefore, we will put our needle over L and draw an arc. So do not be afraid of elongating your arc because the idea is to intersect both these arcs. By practice, we know that this arc will intersect somewhat here. Therefore, we are drawing it precisely. But you can construct it in a very elaborated manner. This again you will get with practice. Now we have successfully constructed an arc from point L. Now we will readjust the compasses at a distance of 10 centimeter and put a needle over here and construct this arc. Again, you can elongate it wherever it will intersect with the initial arc that you constructed earlier. That will be your point O. With practice, we came to know that this intersection lies here. So we found the point O. So now you can observe there is a difference in our rough sketch and actual sketch. Actual measurement will always give you correct orientation of the figure as compared to your rough sketch. Now pause this tutorial and try to do by your own. The same has been done in step number 4. Now in step number 5, we simply connect newly found vertex O with vertex G and L. And in last step, step number 6, it is just a matter to put all the measurements using our rough sketch. So GD is 6 centimeter, so we wrote 6 centimeter for this line segment. GO is not known, so we leave it as it is. OL is 7.5 centimeter, so we wrote the same. DL is 5 centimeter, again we wrote 5 centimeter for this. And this diagonal DO is 10 centimeter, the same has been written over here as 10 centimeter. Therefore, with the help of rough sketch, we easily constructed second part, that is quadrilateral gold. That completes our second part of question number 1, exercise 4.2.